ATV Offroad Fury is rated E for everyone and contains no troublesome content. Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play ATV Offroad Fury. In the last episode we went to Presidio Park, ended up starting our pro career, and made it through the first race with Wiener. Yay! So in this episode we're going to go through the next race, Chateau Halifax. A race that I actually am not too sure how this one's going to go, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and race. As I said in the previous episode, you cannot change your four-wheeler or your gear or anything like that once you've started a race. So you better hope that you've got a winning combination. At least I'm hoping that this combination works. I do have the best four-wheeler in the game, so yeah, hopefully I don't like botch this completely. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. 2, 1, go! This track is actually a little less about speed and more about how tricky some of these jumps can be. Mainly that one. And I went flying! Woohoo! Wonderful! And now I am 4 seconds behind? Wow, we got some ground to cover. We've got some ground to cover, but I think we can manage. This race is one of my least favorites here in the very beginning of the game. For one main reason, this track itself has a lot of very nasty jumps and hills and whatnot. And it's got quite a few small turns like this, so it's kind of, to think about it, speed really isn't your best friend right here! Oh, you ran straight into my four-wheeler, but you didn't crash. I call hacks. Ugh. Also, I noticed they don't say the racers' names on this, so man, I can't pick a rival here. I can't make fun of anybody. Oh, fine. I guess we'll call the next person who, like, crashes into me or something like that. We'll call Jackson! There we go. We'll give him the name Jackson. Why not? Also, I think that pretty much put me forward. One thing about this game that you really need to know is that if you need to do so, you can land on someone and they will fall off their four-wheeler. I remember doing this as a kid, and it was actually a lot of fun. In later games, they kind of fix this in a sense that if you do land on someone and you cause them to crash, you yourself will crash as well. I also noticed that this four-wheeler has quite some good handling for how much speed it gives you, but that was kind of terrible. Yeah, this race has a lot of really bad jumps. I really am not a fan of this track in particular. But we're in the lead for once, so maybe we get some luck on our side, and hopefully we can make it through it. Is this lap 2? I think this is yeah, this is the 3rd lap. We're down 2 laps. But yeah, oh gosh! This is one of those races where speed is not as important as knowing the track layout and how tricky these jumps can be, because you can be going full speed and end up flying way over one of the barrier fences. So one of the things you need to watch out for is some of the jumps, especially the very big one at the beginning. That's one you really need to watch out for. Some of these smaller jumps can kind of throw off your rhythm if you preload at an odd time or something. I don't know where I'm going. And this is why I don't race in real life. No, I noticed something off. I think it was somewhere off the track, and I guess it took my focus away. And I looked back, and I was totally going off the wrong way. And see, these jumps are stupid. You mess one up, and you end up messing all of them up. Ugh. Go figure. But it's okay. We only have 2 more laps left to go, and I'm pretty sure we can retain our lead. Fine. Whoa. Okay, I guess that actually worked. No, Jackson, you sir can get behind me. So can you, sir. So can you. Both of you are now Jackson. You were Jackson number 1. I'll call you Jackson Red and Jackson White because of your colors. That sounds like a good way to refer to somebody. It's like if you have a friend who's got the same name as you, it's like you are Braxton 1 and Braxton 2, Thing 1 or Thing 2, a Dumb or Dumber. Mary Kate or Ashley. Something like that. Remember those little movies? Does anyone actually remember those movies that Mary Kate and Ashley actually did? Or like the mysteries that they did, like the little detective videos they made? We used to have them on VHS. Oh, those were the days. Those were simpler times. Times when Jackson wasn't in the lead. Get out of my face, Jackson! I'm gonna pass you, and I hope you enjoy the smoke and dirt that I fling in your face. Of course, you probably won't see it because you're wearing a mask, but that's not the important part of this race. What's really important is that we try our absolute hardest and make sure we get first. That's all that matters. Also, that was a really weird jump. Ended up almost tilting completely backwards. That was weird. So far, so good. This race hasn't been too difficult in my mind. I mean, there are a few slip-ups here and there, but for the most part, this one isn't this isn't a very difficult race. I almost got it. I almost cleared that gap. Almost. But with 1 second in the lead, 1 second, 1 second, then nothing could go wrong. We get first place on Chateau Halifax. We got the longest. Wiener has the longest jump of 203 feet. I feel like I probably shouldn't have named him that, but yeah, whatever. We've scored enough points to advance to the next round. I actually don't remember what the next race is. I want to say it's Yucatan Dunes, but I'm not too entirely sure. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go check this out as we wait for the menu to load up. Is it Yucatan? It is Yucatan Dunes. So the next episode of Let's Play ATV Offroad Fury, we'll go ahead and race the next race, Yucatan Dunes, where Travis, Snowman, Jamie C, and Danny will be pitted against Wiener to see who can come out on top. But until then, keep being awesome. This is Braxton, riding out.